Tonight, from Mexico City, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Second down at 4. The first carry down. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He finds his man complete. It's Lambert. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
To throw, Huntley. Forced out to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Huntley to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Huntley. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Now Hall to start the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Ward. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moore. This is caught by Hearns. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds Hearns left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he lost the football.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Straight ahead is Hall. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Back to throw. Moore caught on a slant. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Diablos have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Dallas gets set to take the field. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and it really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy run game with Jerome Bettis when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007. That season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Huntley. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lambert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Moore. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Moore. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this one is right through. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Ward now on 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Hoover. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now Ward throwing on first down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
And he comes back with one complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! From a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught by Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
On first down, Huntley. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Huntley. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Huntley. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Huntley eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Throwing on 1st down. Huntley buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Huntley steps away to his left. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Ward throwing to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Hoover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw is Ward on 1st down. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Ward. He's going to go up top again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Huntley. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Huntley. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Huntley. Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Back to throw again. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Huntley. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Finding Williams once more. Complete. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Huntley being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Ward on 1st and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. On second down, a run with Hall. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Ward now on 3rd and 2. He finds his man, complete. That's Hoover. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now Ward throwing on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Hoover. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Ward looking to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Ward. To throw on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Huntley looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Huntley, he finds his man, complete. It's Jordan. To throw on second down. Huntley, and that'll be incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Huntley, and it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Off play action. Huntley. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it second down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Flushed out right. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Boykin, he's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Huntley, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On third down, here's Hall. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Ward. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Calais Campbell breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 3rd and long. Huntley. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Ward. Throwing to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Hoover. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Off the play fake. Ward. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Ward. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Diablos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Huntley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage. Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Huntley. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff for Hall. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll go again with Hall. And he's able to get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On the ground, they go with Young. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis.